Hi there, LH Crypto with the Fortnite Analytics for the past 2 weeks is again online with you. What's on for today? Deep analysis of apocalyptic moods elsewhere on the markets, whatever they are, crypto or real one. The overview of the new kind of crypto robberies, as well as the brief analysis of what happened on crypto market and the announcement of the new Ethereum 2.0 killer. Well, just the 10th already, or the 12th even, well, doesn't matter. Another scary story, which this time scares the whole planet and again comes from China. The overview of the FOMC news and Mr. Powell's speech, and of course, economic calendar directly connected to it. So let's go. Past crypto news seem to copy one another. So another crypto whale has transferred another billion USDs in his coins from wallet to an exchange and vice versa. Meanwhile, the base network of Avalanche was announced as to be launched. Avalanche is positioned as another direct competitor of the ready-to-start Ethereum 2.0 network and as a killer of Ethereum. But don't worry, this is just another killer in a series of 10 or even 12 of them previously announced that has become some sort of marketing cliche to be called an Ethereum killer. And just like it always happens, after the token of the network was listed on Binance, the market had new favorite Avalanche token with a, I should say, really bright and memorable name, no kidding, AVAX. So yeah, Solana is forgotten and now the market has new favorite. The AVAX has risen from around 10 USD, a level of June and July, to the whole 80. Scared crypto market brought the whole 200 billions USD of capitalization out. Well, what scared crypto so much? We'll talk about it a little bit later. So the curious thing about this drop is that the drop of crypto market has followed the path of traditional markets and leading global indices like Nasdaq and S&P. So they went hand in hand, and this really never happened before, since crypto market always grew when the real market dropped. And just like we learned throughout all past years, there is no safe place in the digital world. Well, there is no safer place for your information in the digital world as well. So an unknown hacker, although now he or she is definitely well known, has stolen the analogs of Bitcoin from the transfer network P network. 227 coins worth 12.7 million were stolen, although the company offered the whole 1.5 million for the buyback. So what is a PBTC? It is so-called wrapped bitcoins, which are, so to say, smart contracts bitcoins, but not the bitcoins themselves, but those can be used and transferred and traded at a value 1:1 to Bitcoin's value. So it's just another generated market instrument generated directly from a digital currency. Well, we really don't know where this all could lead us. But still, what was so frightening about the market? This is another scary story, and again, it originates in China. It's an Evergrande company, one of the leading building and construction companies in China, a company with none less bright name, meaning always great, always big. It seems that they have built everything that just they wanted, and there is no point to building anything else. And so the company, which has the whole 300 billion USD worth assets and obligation at the same time, has threatened the market, first the Chinese one and then the global, that they just won't be able to pay for the coupons, the whole 83.5 million USD. That should have happened today, and so the company was almost ready to be proclaimed as a default company. But since recently People's Bank of China started to pour billions of yuans into Chinese economy last week, and later after the company announced that they will be ready to pay all the coupons, at least this first coming series, The agreement was made somewhere deep in the corridors of the Communist Party of China. Rumors say that announcement will be made that the company will soon become state-owned and fully under state control and just broken into 3 parts, which are much easier to operate. Well, at least another scary story is taken off the table, and yes, the reaction of the market was none less than positive. Positive mood was added to the most positive reaction that the market had on Mr. Powell's speech after the FOMC meeting. So despite they acknowledge the certain problems in the US economy and the fact that unemployment is still higher than expected, not to mention the inflation, the key points that Federal Reserve looks at when deciding whether to have the key rate grow or drop, or whether to taper the quantitative easing. The overall idea was exactly what market expected. Nothing big was announced, and still the possibility of quantitative easing announcement. Tapering was postponed on the November meeting. What's more important is that forthcoming announcements for unemployment rates and US inflation will be the key to the November's decision. So let's look at them carefully too and follow our economic calendar. Wednesday, September 29th is US pending home sales announcement day. Sales in August. Thursday, September the 30th, manufacturing PMIs in September in China, which are expected to grow. German unemployment change, fortunately negative change is expected, and GDPs quarterly in UK and US. Well, Friday, October the 1st will be, just remember it, the national day in China and Hong Kong simultaneously. So it will be also the day for German and Britain's manufacturing PMIs in September. CPI in September in European Union, down. ICM manufacturing PMI in September in United States. And yes, that's all for today. Let you digest the news. So see you in 2 weeks. Enjoy the spring. It will be in October already. So take care and may the profit be with you. Bye.